We also use common sense in terms of interpreting medical literature and research paper. Ini yang penting. Ini yang menjadi masalah. So I will give you an example so that I want you to go back and let's think about this. It is said that if you have colon cancer, the first thing you have to do is go for surgery, chemotherapy, sometimes radiotherapy, sometimes. The basis of this is by this paper here. In this paper, written in 1988 year, inilah asas kepada apa yang kita buat hari ini. And this is written and published in the Journal of the National Cancer Institute. 1,166 patients undergone surgery for Duke B and C, stage 2 or stage 3 colon cancer. And this is the result. Kalau you just do surgery alone, after 5 years, your survival is 59%. If you do surgery plus chemotherapy, 5 years survival is 67%. Very good. Therefore, conclusion is must do chemotherapy. Now, this is where I like you to think about it. Pergi chemo means you have to spend more money. Pergi chemo means you will have to suffer from the side effect. Boleh, never mind. Botak sedikit, never mind. Kerana keluar ni lagi bokeh. There is no problem. Tetapi adakah orang ni nak chemo tak chemo, terpulang pada mereka lah. Kalau tua pergi chemo, susah. Okay? Whatever it is, that decision whether you should do chemo or not is up to the patient. I don't discourage them at all. Berasa nak, cuba. Tak tahan, lari. What I'm trying to tell you is this. Before I get this research paper, I was having the impression that everybody, kalau kena colon cancer, pergi potong, go for surgery, must do chemo. If not, they all die. That is my impression. But when I look at this paper, it is not true. Kalaulah you have stage 3 colon cancer pun, you do surgery, you still live. 59% still survive. If you do tambah chemo tadi, you get a bit higher, 67%. The difference is only 8%. You are just saying that it is only 8% advantage. People should understand that. In other words, kena bagi tahu pada pesakit. Kalau buat chemo ini, nampak chance-nya 8% lebih. And let them decide. But patient apparently have the impression tak buat chemo mati. It's not true. I'm not saying that. The paper is saying that. 8%. If you have so much to spend, so much money, is it worth it or not? If you are afraid of side effects, is it worth it or not? I think people have not thought about it. Has never asked that question. Is that, can I do something else to get that 8% rather than go for chemotherapy? Bermakna, kalaulah saya ni tak mau buat chemoterapi selepas operasi, saya nak buat cara-cara lain supaya saya dapat 8% itu. It is more logical. Doctor will never want you to ask that question. You as a pharmacist also don't want to ask that type of question. But I as a herbalist, I ask, what if I don't want to do and I do something and I get more than 8%? Saya ni bukan nak kelahi. Saya nak suruh fikir saja. This is a lady who got colon cancer. 54 years old. Stage 3 colon cancer. Dia sudah pun the surgery. Radioterapi 25 kali. She took Xeloda. After 1 week, the heartbeat tum, difficulty breathing. So doktor kata jangan makan lagi. 1 week tak boleh dah, stop. Tukar kepada UFT. take another 2 weeks. Her leg was weakened, the whole entire body lost strength. She was hospitalized for 1 month. Lepas 1 month di hospital, tukar doctor's home. Depan General Hospital Pulau Pinang. Duduk di sana 1 bulan lagi. Unable to move her head or legs. Could not sit up. Kepas. Cannot feel anything. There's no pain whatsoever. She was just like bone and skin. Tidak ada flesh langsung. The husband came to see me. That's the last resort. Tidak apa lagi. Saya kata, uncle, macam mana? Better bring your wife home lah besok. Then he told me he has already spent $50,000. Inilah hasilnya. Saya said, why you do that? He said, I went to the best hospital. I went to see the best doctor. And this is what I get, he said. Kasihan sungguh. November 05 started on the herb. 1 week on the herb, he was more alert, appetite improved. He can talk already. Ada lagi, kuat lagi bercakap. 3 weeks on the herb, he was able to feel, tak kebas dah, able to feel pain and wake up by herself. 5 weeks, he could stand up for 1 hour. The doctor told me this. The moment she put her foot on the floor, dia teriak langsung, "Wah, I can stand up already," he said. 6 weeks, he could walk slowly. 3 months after that, he came to see me. Today, she is alive. 1 year, 7 months, still alive. I want to remind you this. The oncologist say this. If you can live longer by 3 months to 1 year, that's achievement already in oncology. Here he is. She is living 1 year and 7 months. Is that achievement or not? Mula-mula, when she first came to see me that day, she like that. Now, this is another man, colon cancer. Why I give you colon? Because I'm going to tell you, we have be able to repeat. This is not fluke shot. This happen all the time. Colon cancer, 47 years old. Duke C, stage 3. He got colon cancer, he was diagnosed, he came to see me. I said, no, go and cut first. Go and get surgery first. Lepas surgery, you call me. Then 2 weeks after that, he called me. After they did the operation, they wanted you to do chemotherapy?
Yes.
Huh?
One day before they discharged me, Sebastian came to me and said, I got good news, I got bad news. The good news, you don't have to do radiation.
Yeah.
The bad news is that you have to do chemo. If you don't do it, chances of you surviving for the next 5 years is 35%. I said, what happens if I do 55%?
So you got 20% extra. 35 versus 55. Why you did not want to do chemotherapy? Now, since you do not know anything.
Because my brother-in-law have gone to it. Mother have gone to it. I've seen how they are.
You knew what it is then?
Yes, I was with her, sitting down when they put the chemo in. I saw it. I just said I don't want to take chances.
Was it bad when you saw that they had chemo? What is bad?
We didn't like the way mommy looked at that time.
You didn't like?
No, because I was sitting with her.
Yeah.
And I saw the people around us who was doing chemo.
Yeah.
They were bad. So I told myself, I don't want my mother to go through all that.
Same time, I have a cousin who has leukemia, 19-year-old boy.
Yeah.
Very healthy, very strong. So they have to isolate him in HKL, that room.
Yeah.
The way I see he lost his hair, burning and all that. So from there I said, this is too much, I don't think I can take it. He doesn't even want to see our face because he feels so sad. And that adds to the fear a bit, and then based on trust, Here
the doctor claimed that chemotherapy contributes to 20%. Never mind. But at least this man knows that he has 20% more. He did not want to do it. Chemotherapy is not something good. They cannot stand it, some of them. But of course, you want to do, go ahead. Haji Hanafi decided to do, he did it. But this man just did not want to do it. He is still alive today. What happened is that after 3 years on the herb, he was healthier than before he had cancer. Now we monitor the blood test. So if you look at the blood test result, 04, 05, and 06, and even 07. The other day he came to Penang. He told me he has put on weight by 7 kilo. He is far better. He flew into the United States the other day. Anyway, when you look at the blood test here, everything was just great. So 3 years and he is still alright. So you have been on the herbs for how long now? Huh? 2 years.
2004
April 2004. And then 2006 now.
2 years plus.
Not 2 years plus, okay, what? As a person, how do you feel?
Feel better?
You feel good? Did you feel anything better than you were before or what?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
You,
I don't have this tiredness. I don't have this, just like when I realize that if the waste inside is still inside there,
Huh.
I feel uneasy,
Yeah,
I feel heavy,
Yeah,
goes up to, maybe it goes to the head.
yes, correct.
Now, I go to the toilet maybe sometimes 3 times a day, 4 times a day. I went to Chiang Mai one time.
Yeah.
I didn't take I take the capsule.
Yeah.
I didn't take the herbs.
Yeah.
Time.
Yeah.
I feel that there's something wrong with the body. Because you used to get this like
Yeah.
feeling it something,
Yeah.
and I don't go to the toilet so often.
Yeah.
It's different from before.
Yeah. Oh,
And
you see the difference?
See the difference.
You don't take the herbs, you feel the...
Yes, there is a difference.
You say that you used to have flu once in a while before you had this. Now that you are on the herb, now 2.5 years, how is your flu situation?
I've never seen any doctor.
Huh?
No,
You have never seen it? There's no need to see a doctor?
no. I see doctor with taking children. Maybe they have fever or what.
You yourself
No.
has not suffered any
No.
problem. Compared to before you
Yes.
take the herb, you used to go and see doctor
See doctor.
for your flu, for your
Yeah, flu,
Huh?
mostly flu or cough, sore throat.
flu and sore throat. You had that problem,
Yes.
huh? Very often or what?
I don't say very often. If like you say, once in 2 months,
Now for 2.5 years, you have never had,
I don't have
never 1 in 2 months, or never 1 in 3 months. Yes, that is the side effects of taking herbs, is that you don't get flu. Now, every time got flu every two months. Now 2.5 years to 3 years, he has never seen a doctor because he got no more flu. Now this story happens to many people.